I think it's always nice to score a goal, not only for him, also for if you start your career at a new club. But it would have been even nicer to win a game of football, because I think that's more important than scoring a goal. But he had a good impact. But
a lot of the time, players don't manage the relationships very well, and in the case of Newcastle and Isak, those relationships broke down over this summer, and that's made it less likely for him to get a move rather than more likely.
I must say that statement on Tuesday night, which I have to say, the dynamics of the Liverpool dressing room, if he does indeed end up at Liverpool, I wonder how that will go down, trying to usurp Mo Salah. I mean, that's a discussion point in itself. But I almost felt my instant reaction was, well, that's it. That basically, that has alienated him. That's it. That's the end of Isak. That's basically him sort of kind of, dropping the bomb and basically saying, OK, this is my final move to kind of get the... Is it? I mean, that's the point, that basically Eddie Howe has then subsequently, in the build-up to tomorrow night's game, which I'm at, and, it will be what an atmosphere that will be, that basically is saying, I want him back, and I know my players will welcome him back if that is how the case. And Newcastle, at this point in their development as a club and the strength that they have, cannot afford to show a sign of weakness and allow him to go. So where I feel that statement looked almost terminal for his relationship, I actually think that Newcastle have to show a position of strength and say, actually, we're not going to let you go.
That statement, though, I mean, it raised more questions than it answered. What were the promises that had been made? Who made the promises? And, why is it only taken until now for this to happen? Because this has been on for 4, 5, 6 weeks, hasn't it? So why only now? We know now to try and force the issue, but there's always a way back. I mean, I saw Gary Neville talking about Wayne Rooney the other day, that on the day of a Champions League game, like an hour before kick-off, Rooney put a statement out criticising Man United, and that seemed like the end. And that was seismic at the time, but basically he said that Ryan Giggs and Gary Neville pulled him to one side and said, you need to apologise, and that may happen at Newcastle. And I can see both sides in the situation. I mean, obviously, the way that Isak has behaved has not been great, but clubs, loyalty works both ways, doesn't it? We see a situation at Man United where Rasmus Højlund is available. He doesn't want to leave, but United is happy to get rid of him. So he's under contract, the club want to get rid. Newcastle, Isak's under contract, wants to go. And I suppose, since he arrived from Real Sociedad, he's got Newcastle into the Champions League twice, helped him win a trophy. And I guess he'll be thinking, well, I've taken myself to a different level while I've been here. The club itself hasn't kept pace. Where are the new signings that should be coming in? Why have I not strengthened the squad? Where's my new contract? It works both ways, but ultimately, the way it's been handled has left a sour taste, because it doesn't help his reputation at all.